out here to talk about your decision to run for sheriff. Is that correct? Or have you decided to run for sheriff?
Well, I know that there's a lot of talk about what I should and should not do. I'm not doing anything any different than any other elected official who's already announced for his seat again, which is Javier Salazar has publicly announced it. I guess KSAT was the one who put him on the air with a picture and everything. So, yes, I am going forward to seek another elected seat.
As sheriff?
Yes, ma'am.
As sheriff.
Again, remember, I'm not campaigning. You pose a question on me, and I'll answer it for
of course,
you.
Of
Yes,
course.
ma'am.
And I, obviously, I'd like to point out that you don't have any of your county gear
No,
on
no
or
county
anything
gear.
like
No, ma'am.
that. So, talk to me about your decision to move away from running for re-election to running for sheriff.
Well, I'm still in Bexar County. There's a lot of work to do within the whole Bexar County, not just in certain precincts. And so I'm not seeing myself, I guess, leaving in a sense. I'm still here with my constituents. However, there'll be more constituents that I'll welcome with me to work with me, get to know me, get to know my personality, and let's start making changes together. The topic has been corruption. Bexar County, there's a lot of corruption here, and I think that's something that needs to be addressed and needs to be looked at. The public wants change. They want someone that's going to represent the everyday person and not someone in a suit and tie who, tends to like to play with the politic games up in the politic world or, become a career politician.
So, Javier Salazar has already announced his intention to run for re-election. What is your message to him? Should he be scared?
I don't have any message with him right now because I'm not focused on him. The focus is going to be on me and my constituents. The important people are the constituents right now and what they're looking for someone to represent Bexar County.
Did yesterday's events have any effect on your decision?
Slightly it does. I think that by the show that they put on here yesterday had a lot to do with the politics involved. Of course, you're very aware that I've named Judge Nelson Wolf, Javier Salazar, of course, the DA's office, Joe Gonzalez himself, and one of his employees, McCraw. And so I think by this big old show was a deploy to put all the attention on me and to go ahead and get individuals of their choosing to put into office. And, with the constituent and speaking with them, there is a process that takes place with voting. And so they're involved with that, with the elected officials. The community comes out, everybody's excited, they get to meet the person they're voting for. But my message is and has always been, let's not stop there. Let's keep moving over to the other side of the door with me. And so get to know what happens behind the doors. And I think that's very important for the constituents to know how their vote's being used, what's happening behind closed doors. And together, myself and the community, we can stop corruption. It's just a matter of who they elect to put in there to do the right choice. If you notice that, why is it I'm the only one that's all over media all the time? Those are questions that the community, wonders why. What's the reason? Why is it always Constable Vela on TV? Well, I'm very outspoken. I fight for my community. And so I'm going to continue to do that. And I think that's important for the community, for a voice to be heard. I'm their voice. And if I'm, put into a position where I'm able to help them more, then that's exactly what I plan to do.
Okay. And yesterday, another outlet brought up provision in, let's see, is it the government code or the Texas Constitution?
I've never read it yet. I'm not even familiar with it, so I would have to do some reading up on that to answer any questions on that.
Okay. Does this mean that you will resign the post of Precinct 2 Constable?
I'm not planning to resign anytime soon. The constituents elected me to do a job, and it would be unfair to me to leave the seat vacant and unmanned. The community, the safety of the community is number one priority to me also, so I cannot just walk and abandon my job. I was elected to do a job for the constituents, and I plan to do that, and I plan to continue to do that.
So you'll be running for sheriff while also holding the position of, your intention is to run for sheriff while also holding the position of Precinct 2 Constable?
I'm not doing anything no other elected official would do. Everyone's in seat right now. So when the election time comes up for us to begin that process, I would do just like anybody else, go through the process the same way.
And you have not yet filed for campaign treasurer?
No, ma'am, not for this seat at all.
Okay. And do you think that that will happen in the coming days, or?
I'm not looking at doing that anytime soon. It's not a rush. We still have some time, but still have a lot of time.
Any message for the constituents? I mean, it's all of Bexar County.
Well, Bexar County constituents, I look forward to continuing to serving you. I've been here, I've been your voice. And again, keep supporting me. Come out, get to know who I am. I have an open door policy at my office, and I'll continue to have that throughout my career. I think that's very important that we focus on the community and not on us as elected officials. We do have a job to do, but we have a job that you elected us to do, not of our choosing of when and what, and being on TV all the time. That's not part of being an elected official. Part of being an elected official is being your voice, doing your job. And I think together we can actually stop corruption, but I need your help to get there. So I need your continuous support. Come out, see me, talk with me, get to know me, and we'll fight this together, and I will be your voice.
And I know you mentioned a lot, elected official. Just to be clear, the post you are running for is sheriff.
Yes, I will be seeking sheriff in 2020. Yes, ma'am.